It's being heralded as one of the major initiatives in the government's Project Safe Bahamas and Swift Justice programs.
Well, the Inter-American Development Bank has advanced some $200,000 to help government implement greater efficiencies in the judiciary in hopes of addressing the backlog of cases and reduce criminals out on bail.
It was an online IDB report made public that the urgency of securing the fund convinced the international agency of the importance of providing assistance. Today, Clint Watson spoke to the Attorney General and her deputy about what the move now means.
Will ensure that you are swiftly detected, swiftly prosecuted, and swiftly punished.
Attorney General Alison Maynard Gibson is convinced that once and for all, the aging backlog in court cases that has plagued the judiciary for years will soon be history. The Inter-American Development Bank will assist with funding. In their report published online, they spoke to the issue of murder accused on bail as a contributing factor to the crime dilemma in the Bahamas. The report shows that during the period of 2005 to 2009 only, a little more than 5% of murder cases in the Bahamas resulted in convictions. In fact, the report outlines that in 5 years, 305 accused murderers have been released on bail. That number, we're told, continued to rise after 2009. It's a vexing problem for police who often make these arrests only to see these same persons roaming the streets and involved in other criminal matters. Legal Affairs State Minister Damian Gomez says this is not only frightening but alarming.
To ensure that they're tried within 12 months. The increase in the number of criminal courts will move a long way to achieving that objective, and ultimately that is the answer to the issue of whether they get bail or not. If they're going to be tried within 12 months, they will not be released on bail.
Minister Maynard Gibson realizes that they can't fix a broken system overnight, but bold steps are being made that, in her view, have never been taken by any previous administration. And indications are that Project Safe Bahamas and Swift Justice are working.
Last week we had 5 convictions, 3 for murder, 1 for armed robbery, and 1 for rape and associated offenses in 1 week. When is the last time that happened in the Bahamas? It is very clear that it's working. With 10 courts working at the same time, I assure you that 2000, the IDB figure ended at 2009. Right now we have a better batting average than what that figure is. And by this time next year, the Bahamas will be feeling the difference.
They're also ensuring that with current cases, persons aren't charged until the file is complete. The AG says they are aware of a trend of thinking by those committing crime.
People actually believe that they calculate that their matter won't be able to get to trial in time, and therefore they will be released and they have a chance to commit another offense. As I indicated, matters will be routinely coming to trial within a year. That is our target. We want to send the clearest message that crime doesn't pay.
ZNS News has learned that an alleged emerging trend, particularly as notorious crime lords are being incarcerated, is their ability to still run their businesses and put out hits from behind bars.
I know what they're doing. The Minister of National Security has already spoken to it. I don't want to in any way thwart their efforts.
The government says they're extremely pleased with the success they've been having with partnering agencies in this fight on crime. They've told us that they will be releasing the latest statistics in short order that will bear witness to the fact that Swift Justice is working. Clint Watson, ZNS Network News.